This is crazy. Did Bobby Babich just call it the entire Buffalo Bills defense? Are there major changes coming to the defense? Are they needed? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bills Digest. I'm your host, Anthony Senicar. And let's be honest, all y'all, I know you guys like smashing tables come Sunday. I do as well. And the same way you guys smash those tables, I want you guys to smash that like, subscribe button, because you know what? We've been doing some digging here at Bills Digest, and take a look at this. 97% of you guys who are watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. And you know what? Let's get that number up. Let's get the number away from 97. Let's get the subscriber count up, because I want to keep you guys in touch with all the latest Bills news here at Bills Digest. And let's enjoy this crazy ride of a season together, because you know what? It's just getting started. There's tons of season left. Well, I think Bobby Babich might have just called out the Bills defense. This is kind of crazy. Let's take a look at what he said speaking to the media after this Sunday's past loss. So, he said, it's a conglomeration, and I'm including myself, of people not doing their jobs at a high level. When you have that, when there's a lot of people not doing their jobs at a high level, you're not going to be on the same page. He continued by saying, our guys know what it's supposed to look like. I showed them one clip today, simply said, guys, that's not us. That's not, and they know it's not us. Finally, it starts with an individual high-level play and a high-level expectation. If we can get back into that mode, we'll be in a better shape. To me, that sounds like Bobby Babich calling out players, calling out the defense after the Rams just hung 44 on the defense. And I want to break it down for you guys all right here, because there are some guys who are not pulling up their weight. They are not playing to their standard that we are expecting of them. And there's one guy in particular that I think is getting rushed into the lineup way too quick. But first of all, let's take a look at the Bills defense as a whole. So obviously the Bills run a nickel and a base, but I got you guys the PFF grades for both. So let's start off with the base defense and take a look at this. There are some guys who are popping and some guys who are not popping. Christian Benford and Groot are both having great years. But there's some other guys, if you take a look, the rest of the defense is kind of playing average. And again, it was a retool year, so there's not too much to be expected. But there are certain guys on that D-line who have to step up. Take a look at Daquan Jones and Ed Oliver, both ranked in the 40s out of all interior D-linemen. Ed Oliver is getting paid like a top 15 D-lineman. He cannot be playing like that. TB, obviously, his PFF rating is not good, but he has splash plays which are needed. Now let's take a look at the nickel defense. Look at that. Rousseau, Vaughn, Benford, all playing really well. But there's one player in particular right here that is not playing the best. He's only gotten 2 games in the season. That is Matt Milano. And there's a part of me that feels like that Matt Milano is getting rushed into this lineup way too early. We will look deep into that. But with the Bills playing in base defense, there are obviously opportunities to give up big run gashing plays, which has been a problem with the Bills all season. Obviously, the nickel defense is to avoid the big play down the field, over the top plays, and its weakness is obviously the run game and being able to stop that run game. And also zone defense. We are a zone team. And let me tell you, zone teams will get picked apart by good quarterbacks, as we just saw Sunday. Matt Stafford picked this zone defense apart, and Babich, you did not adjust. And again, I am happy you are taking accountability. You are proving that it is not just the defense, it is also you, which I am a big fan of. I like to see that. But there are some players in particular that I think Babich is calling out for not playing as well as they are expected to. And there are 3 players I want to talk to you guys about today. That being this man right here, first of all. Ed Oliver, you are not playing up to standard. You are invisible. I get it. You are supposed to be a pass rusher, and you are not pass rushing too good. You have no sacks on the season. And then look at the run defensive rating, 43. You are 103rd out of 132 interior D linemen. You have to get that number up. I know you are a small body, but you have to play up to your contract. You got to bring that energy. And then this man right here as well, speaking of the interior D-line, Daquan Jones, you are supposed to be our run stuffing specialist, and you are not doing that. You guys, the D-line has to step up. We had no pass rush Sunday, and we had no way of stopping the run, and it is leaving our safeties and corners to dry. They have to get better at rushing the passer. We need to be able to get some interior pressure. We had it earlier in the season, and now it is disappearing. This game reminisced a lot of the defense in the playoffs, where the pass rush is not getting there. Ed and Daquan, you have to step it up. If these guys do not turn it around, we are going to be a one-and-done team, and we cannot have that again. Now, shifting gears from the interior defensive line, I think we made a mistake, myself included. I think we were underestimating how bad Matt Milano was going to come back. Take a look at this. He's been 2 games, and he is looking abysmal. He has not played football in over a year and a half, and we have to reward Dorian. He was playing way better. Even take a look at this. I'll show you guys right here. Let's go back to that base defense. Take a look at that. Look at Dorian. Dorian was playing better than TB PFF is with the PFF ratings. That is crazy. I think they got to either implement this base defense more to deal with these run-heavy teams, or they have to rotate Milano and Dorian back and forth. I think giving Milano the about 90% of the defensive snaps is not helping. You can tell he is not hitting the gaps the same way he used to. And again, he hasn't played football in a year and a half. So I think ramping him up slowly was a better plan of attack, and I hope they make adjustments, because if they do not, it is looking shaky with Matt Milano on that defense. I think we reward Dorian for playing better. We go a 50-50 split and then slowly ramp up Milano, as we should have, because Dorian was playing well. But it sounds like Babich called out that defense. Hopefully adjustments are made. The team has a self-reflection week and really comes up against Detroit and plays good, because they are going to have to play their top of the game, because this Detroit offense is crazy. But that's all from me. Comment below what you guys think about this defense. Did Babich call out the defense? Give me your thoughts below on adjustments that we can make. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and go Bills.